They are 35 to 40% complete.
Honorable Chair, it's true we have 2 projects in there. That is part of the preparation we are doing, as mentioned by my administrator, to get them completed. Thank you.
Who doesn't have any documents on the project?
Contractors go, they're supposed to leave copies of the contract document with the school.
Yeah.
And when headmaster changes hands, sometimes they do have challenge. We've experienced that even when we go to the field to do the monitoring. But they can liaise with the regional coordinating councils for records of those projects. But in our data, we have record on them. Thank you.
I may also add that maybe GetFund can always copy, will help, instead of relying on contractors to do that.
Well noted. Thank you.
Madam, we are discharged. Now let's call Boamponsem, Senior High. Please introduce yourself to your committee.
Thank you, Chair. I am Daniel Asante, Headmaster, Boamponsem Senior High School.
Thank you, Chair. I'm Ophelia Osei, the accountant.
Boamponsem, your first infraction is on paragraph 225. And Honorable Gape.
Yeah, so your infraction basically is regards to loss of some school tools which will not be enhanced teaching material. And then when you look at the report, basically it's talking about the
225.
Yes, it's 225.
225, responsibility
allowance. Yes. This is regards to responsibility allowance. Why didn't you pay the people?
We have written letters to the region and the district, but we've not received any response, Chair. Upon checking the last validation, it has not appeared. So we hope that it will come in due course, but we've written letters to the management.
So writing letter and then no follow-up, nothing? It's just writing letter and that's the end. Is that in any way, follow-up? How do you follow up on latest written to various organizations?
When we write the letters and we don't get feedback, we all keep on writing. It is not the first that now we check that it has not appeared, so we will keep on doing the follow-up.
Deputy Director of Ghana Education Service, do you need a post office to help you guys receive your letters?
I think the question asks him what he should do. The follow-up will include finding time to visit the regional director and possibly the director general as a follow-up. When the cover is done from region to director general, we compile and send to controller. And so the follow-up sometimes even mean that we have to walk across to controller to discuss, depending on how urgent, and I think we'll work together with them.
So, Director, what measures are you putting in place for this delay and due delay will not occur again?
Well, you know, Chairman, this one, the sibling is on earned salary on responsibility allowance. And so we are careful when the issues come up. We try to understand that the people are duly assigned. And I want to repeat for emphasis that when we compile the report and send to controller for them to pay them and there are delays, we walk across to try to work with the personnel in charge to...
Needful. Thank you.
Yes, please, Chair.
The next infraction is on paragraph 209, and Honorable Bauer will handle that one.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And that paragraph relates to unrecovered rent. And boy, I'm 18 staff members of your school defaulted in paying rent. You should put in place measures to ensure that you take some monthly deductions or standing orders from them so that at least at the end of each month they pay so that the rent doesn't accumulate. Have you done that?
Yes, what we've done is we've informed them that this time if you fail to pay, we will take you to Yoko and they will take it from you.
This is not a matter of Yoko. If they are members of your staff, you can let them put in the standing orders. Yes, so that at the end of each month, the rent is deducted automatically. Auditors, can you confirm whether this rent has been paid?
Yes, we have receipts to that effect.
Auditors, can you confirm?
Yes, Honorable Chair, the full amount has been recovered. That is a total of 10,480 cedis.
Okay, Mr. Chair, that will be all for me.
All right, your next infraction is on paragraph 232. In Bomponsam Senior High School, you have two people, Bediako Francis and Moritala Mohammed. And Bediako has been paid 3 months without earning, and Mohammed 2 months without earning their salary. What has happened to these amounts?
Thank you, Chair. The amount has been paid into Yoko accounts, and we have the receipt to that effect.
Yoko accounts?
Yeah.
Why not to the Auditor General's recovery account?
Initially, we started negotiating with them, but they were proving difficult. So,
who was proving difficult?
They are not in the country, and they left without informing us. So we informed Yoko, and then they took their documents and they've retrieved the amount from them.
Yoko retrieved that amount?
Amount, yes.
When it goes to Yoko's account, what happens? Does it come to you?
No, Honorable Chair, I mean, that has been one of the issues we have with the Yoko. When the funds are recovered, they are recovered into their account because per their operations, that is how they do it. And then for onward transfer into the consolidated, fund. So that is what they do. And we can't tell whether with this one they have transferred.
All we have to do is write to Yoko to confirm onward submission of the amounts received on behalf of them to the consolidated fund. This one, a bank statement will show from Controller Accountant General. So, Clerk, please, let's write to Yoko in respect of this so that the auditors can take this infraction off the books of the school. Otherwise, it will still stand because we haven't seen any validation. So we have to write to Yoko. But since they paid to Yoko, did Yoko not give you any evidence as to? You have the receipts. So have you given it to the auditors?
Yes, please.
Auditors, please, have you received the receipt of payment from them?
Yes, so they have given us some receipts from Yoko indicating that the amount has been recovered. So they are Yoko receipts. Yes.
You know, the final thing is for it to be paid into the consolidated fund. So it still hasn't been completed.
Yes.
That's the law. Thank you.
All right, you are discharged. Now let's
you,
go to Efutu Senior High School. Efutu Senior High, are you here? If not, let me call. Oh. This is a Futu Senior High Technical, right? Okay. Introduce yourself to the committee, please.
Honorable Priest, I'm Emmanuel Ampong, the accountant of the Futu Senior Technical School.
I am Patricia Osafo, Assistant Head Administration.
What?
Assistant Head Mistress Administration.
Oh, Assistant Head Mistress, okay. Your infraction is on paragraph 250, and Honorable Frank Yabua will take care of that one.
Futu Senior High Technical, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Honorable.
Accountant,
Honorable, please.
are you conversant with the provisions under Section 35 of the Public Procurement Act 2003 as 663 as amended?
Yeah, they are talking about, Honorable, it's talk about the procurement process.
Oh, I'm not even interested in the. I'm just asking you if you have working understanding of the provision.
Yes, I have to understand.
And how long have you been with a Futu Senior High Technical?
Please, I was 6 years now.
6 years now.
Yes, please.
So this infraction occurred under your watch.
Yes, please.
So if you're conversant with the provisions under Section 35 of Act 663, why did you engage 16 people for the procurement of goods and services to the tune of 245,000 without going through competitive procurement?
Please, on the 2024, we didn't have a procurement officer at that time. But now we have issued a procurement officer who will take in charge of all the procurement issues for us, the acting procurement officer.
You were there, you just indicated to the committee that you have working understanding of the law. So if you didn't have a procurement officer and you yourself, you understand the law, you know the law, why did you watch, or why didn't you comply with the law?
We did something about it. The issue, is about our firewood.
Sir, please, I'm struggling to hear you. Can you push the mic closer to yourself or come closer? Yes, thank you.
Please, all I'm saying is that at that time, we find it difficult to get a procurement, to get access to the invoices. At the time we buy it's about firewood, and then examination particle, WASI examination particles. For exam particles, the questions don't come early; they come late. So it was very difficult for us to get to do a procurement.
Sir, I'm sorry to come in. Uncompetitive procurement is a straightforward thing. We are adding your name to the list of schools who we are recommending for the Attorney General to prosecute. So we've ended here with you, right?
Thank you.
When you go to court, you can explain.
Thank you.
So clerk, add that one to it. That's Aguna. This Efutu, you are discharged. Now let's go to Aguna Cedru Technical School. Please introduce yourself to the committee.
Chair, my name is Veronica Youngson, Principal.
Honorable Chair, my name is Mary Amuabuaji, the accountant.
Okay, your infraction is on paragraph 265. Honorable Ms. Bao will handle that one.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Aguna Cedru Technical. You made payments to the tune of 40,693.84 Ghana cedi, withheld a tax component of 1,219 Ghana cedis, without paying same to the Commissioner General of the GRA, thereby depriving the state, of the use of these monies. Could you kindly explain to the committee why so, and whether this payment has been settled?
Thank you very much. As at the time of this transaction, there was an omission of the deduction of the withholding tax. So we later realized that during the auditor's report, it was brought up. So I have to contact the suppliers that there have been an omission of that amount. So I contact them and they pay the money. So you have to pay it to the government on behalf of the suppliers. So it has been done.
Auditors, kindly confirm to us whether this amount has been paid.
Honorable Chair, the amount has been remitted to the GRA. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Chair, over to you.
All right, you are discharged. Now let's call
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Adesada College. Yes, sir. Hello. I'm sorry? Oh, hold on now. Then let me call a few schools that we can swear them in. Whittiam SHS, are you here? Yes. Kwejil Agri Senior High Technical, Aguna Cedro Technical Institute, Ghana National College, Oje Dom Community SHS, Agra Memorial Senior High School, Potson TI SHS, Odobin SHS, Swedro School of Business, Swedro SHS, and Methodist SHS. So come in and then let's swear you in. No, we will administer the oath. Adesada College, please have a seat. See. Please introduce yourself to the committee.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. My name is Dr. Levit Gosmensa, the accountant of Adesada College.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I am Samuel Kofi Agudogo, the headmaster of Adesada College.
I'm sorry.
statement is true. As at the time they were doing the auditing, the fund that we had was not enough for us to pay the tax. But immediately after the audit, the tax, we had funds and we paid the tax to GRA. We have provided receipts and other documents to the auditors, and they have come for verification. Thank you.
Do you know that by law, the payment to the vendor or the service provider and that of the GRA is supposed to move simultaneously? So how come you are able to pay the vendor, but the one to the state, we withheld that one and said there was no adequate funds?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Yes, by law, the two payments are supposed to go at the same time. But in running the institutions, sometimes our funds are delayed and before they are released. So the one that comes, we try to manage with the school, but we always try to ensure that the tax payments that we have held are done within the period to avoid any other tax liability that may be added.
Auditors, kindly confirm to us whether this has been paid.
Honorable Chair, the taxes have been remitted to the GRA. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair.
At this school, you are discharged.
Thank you, Honorable.
Now, let's call Huidium.
Last week, and my successor claimed he was not there, and therefore I had to come and respond to some of the issues.
Now, there was misapplication of funds. And in your case, funds were given to you to buy perishable goods. You only your case is 530,000 was given to you to buy perishable goods. You used 147,000. And you misapplied 383,000. Why?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I admit that some perishable releases were taken for recurrent expenditure. It was due to the non-release, delay in the release of the recurrent funds, but which I admitted and I shared the sentiments. But the situation at UDM Secondary School was very critical then, but not to the extent of that. Some of the items we envisaged to be
related to feeding were used, but upon our further checks, it was not captured under the perishable fund. It rather went to the, and that is where the 72% was so higher than the actual perishables. And I want to bring it to your attention so that maybe you can also consider it to be perishable related issues, which was not factored into that.
So you were there at the time of the audit, weren't you?
No, sir, no, please. Because at that time, I was not, yes, I was there. Yes, 2024, I was
So
there.
you took the oath, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. You were there at the time of the audit?
Yes, please.
During the exit conference, you sat down with the auditors, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
Didn't they explain all these numbers to you at the time of the audit?
We responded to some of the, we responded to those issues, but it wasn't stated about the percentage. We were not aware about the degree of percentage at that time.
What does the percentage has to do with anything? You were given 530,000 to use to buy perishable goods. You only used 147,000. You used 383,000 for something else.
Baba, Honorable Chair, that was why I'm saying that what we perceived to be related to the feeding, so that we use those monies, like maintenance works at the dining hall and the kitchen, plumbing and repairs. We thought that those are counted for perishables, but unfortunately, we took the list and then we couldn't capture all those things in the auditor's report. And that is why we are saying that fuel, for instance, which we incurred so much for the conveyance of foodstuffs from the distribution centers, were all not covered. And so if we are to calculate all these things, if we could consider that, we believe that the whooping 383 for the perishables will reduce it drastically. So it was the perception, our conception of relating this
Sir,
particular...
all that you are saying,
Sir.
the auditors were there. You could have said this to them during the exit conference. You did not say. What we want you to do is, one, pay the monies back, the monies that you consume from, pay it back into the perishable school fund account, and desist from doing that. That is all.
Thank you, madam. As at now that...
Sir.
Okay, thank you.
Those of you who are attorneys, never use this man as a witness. He will spoil your case for you. The more you talk, the more you get the rope long enough to hang yourself, you are discharged.
Thank you, Honorable.
Thank you, sir.
Now let's call Kwejil Agri Senior High Technical School. Please introduce yourself. Do you have something to say? All right, sir.
Please speak into the mic.
I'm sorry?
I'm yet to swear an oath.
Well, where were you?
I was at Gent.
I'm sorry?
I was at Washroom.
Can we swear him in, please, clerks?
I, Anthony Sampson, do in the name of Almighty God swear that the evidence I shall give before this committee
touching the matter and issues shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Now introduce yourself to the committee.
I'm Anthony Sampson, headmaster of Kwejiragri Senior High Technical School.
Okay.
I am Gideon Apalete, the accountant.
All right. Your infraction is on paragraph 258, and Honorable Kenny will take care of that.
Thank you, Chair. Agree. Your infraction has to do with completed projects not put to use. A 6-unit classroom block was built for you. And for 3 years before the auditors came to you, the project hadn't been handed over to you. You were asked to liaise with the relevant authorities to ensure that the project was handed over to you. What is the current status of it?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The project has now been handed over and is now being used.
Why do you have to stay for 3 good years?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. When I assumed of it 2 years ago, my check indicated that my predecessor started using it. But at that time, it has not been handed over. So that's why he put a halt to that. And per auditor's report, we acted on it, and now proper thing has been done.
Auditors, can you confirm from your end?
Honorable Chair, they have informed us of the fact that the project has been handed over and is being used, but we are yet to do an inspection to confirm the status they are putting out to us. So we'll do that and then revert. Thank you.
Headmaster, I don't understand something. The building has been completed, and we allowed it to sit down for 3 years. It had electricity, right?
Honorable Chair, we have electricity.
Sir, you are the accountant, and you always turn on the phone for the headmaster to speak. Why don't you turn it on for yourself and speak?
Sorry, Chair.
Or that's summary shenano.
Was there, did you owe the contractor who built the facility?
Honorable Chair, we are not owing the contractor.
No, I mean, the delay for 3 years. We just want to understand why a project of that sort. Because, I mean, virtually every school in Ghana wants projects. And for a project to be completed and for 3 years, it was not put in use, there should be a reason why. That's why we want to find out the reason behind the project not being used, the facility not being used.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Chair. As I said earlier, they started using it, but at that time, it has not been handed over. So the attention was drawn to the fact that it had not been handed over, but they were using it. So that's why.
So that's where the issue is.
Yes,
for a contractor not to hand over a project means a lot. It could be that it has not been paid. I mean, it was not paid and all of that. So we just want to find out, do you have any reasoning behind it so that at least we are informed why for 3 years? If it's that the body that needs to pay, for instance, if it's a Get Fund project and Get Fund needs to pay, we are lucky we have the Get Fund bosses here so that we are able to tell them to do that promptly. And that's why we are finding out from you. If you don't know, that's fine. I mean,
Honorable Chair, thank you. I have no idea about the monetary
very
issue.
well. This is a house of records, so it's always good to state if you don't have any idea.
Are you using the building now?
Honorable Chair, we are using it.
All right. Kwejil Agri, you are discharged.
Thank you.
Aguna Cedro Technical. Is there a school called Aguna Cedro Technical?
They have been called, which they were here.
Oh,
We
they
have attended
repeated
to
it.
them already.
Okay. Where is Ghana National?
Honorable Chair, I'm Joseph Atosapon, Headmaster, Ghana National College.
Ghana National. Yes, sir.
Honorable Chair, I am Emmanuel Ingiza, School Accountant.
School accountant.
Yes,
Your first infraction is on paragraph 204, and Honorable Ellie Agurugu will take care of that one.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Ghana National College, you are to refund an amount of 8,713. Can you update us on the status of this amount?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The amount is still outstanding. We haven't received that amount from the buffer stock. We've written, like our other colleagues, we've done follow-ups with free SHS, yet we haven't received the money. We haven't received any part of the amount, the said amount. Thank you.
Ghana Education Service, this is one too many.
Chair, respectfully, we'll add it to our followers.
My see, Ghana National, you are just 5 minutes walk from Agri Memorial. Isn't that so? If you really, really wanted to do it, your students could go to Agri, carry the food, and bring it to your place. And you spend 8,700. And you spend 8,700 from Agri to Ghana National. 8,000. Hey, even Gomoa Ada, that is far away, spend 4,900. Academy of Christ, spend 2,000. Hey, Ghana National. Now, let's go to the next infraction. It's on paragraph 209, and Honorable Bauer will handle that.
Thank you, Chair. Ghana National, the said infraction relates to unrecovered rent. And in your case, 16 staff members defaulted in the payment of 5,351 Ghana cedis. And the recommendation was that you should collect this money and ensure that you put in measures so that in future this infraction doesn't occur. So can you bring us up to speed as to the recovery of the rent and the measures that you've put in place to forestall future defaults?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. In the first place, the amount has been recovered and paid. We've encouraged the staff welfare to talk to teachers, because when I came in, there was an understanding that government was giving some amount. That year, the amount delayed. So when later it came, then they paid. So we've told them that that understanding needs to be reviewed. It needs to be reviewed so that each member of staff will pay us at the end of each month. That's what we've put in place now. So in the foreseeable future, we hope this will not happen again. Thank you very much.
Auditors, can you confirm that this money has been recovered?
Yes, Honorable Chair, the amount has been recovered.
Mr. Chair, that will be all for me.
Thank you very much. Ghana National, you are discharged.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
The next one is Oji Dom Community SHTS. Please introduce yourself to the committee. And when they finish.
Good
Good morning. Please, I'm Mary Hooper, Headmistress, Ojedom.
Honorable Chair, please, I'm Lady Osei, Accountant.
Okay. You are welcome. Your issue is about non-payment of responsibility allowance to some of your staff. Why are you not paying?
Please, we've worked on it, but still it has not come.
When you say you work on it, what do you mean?
We wrote letters through the district, through the region to controller, but still we have not received any feedback.
You wrote letters, that was the end. How long?
Please, we wrote some.
Speak to the mic. The mic.
We wrote some on the 20th of November 24, 12 August 2025, 28th July 25, 23rd April 25.
You wrote all these letters.
Yes, sir.
You in any way do a follow-up on those letters? Without follow-up, so how will you achieve? Without follow-up, so how will you achieve the objective?
Madam, get closer to the microphone. Get closer to the microphone. We are recording everything that is happening here, so we really would want to hear you.
You wrote letters without follow-up. So at the end of the day, you are demotivating your staff. You are demoralizing them. So, GES, what do you have to say about this?
Thank you, Chair. We have the instruction of the Director General to report on key highlights of these interactions. And so we'll take the issues out and then begin to work on them. The delay, like you said, without doubt, affects motivation. So we'll take it up and then ensure that we do the follow-up.
Yes, as much as you are being careful, so you can't visit the sin of the Father on the Son. So you have visited the sin of the Father on the Son. So please take note and then act appropriately. Thank you.
Noted, Chair.
All right. Ojedom, you are discharged. Now let's call Agri Memorial. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I'm Joseph William Howard, accountant. Unfortunately, my headmistress is not well. That's why she couldn't come.
I'm sorry?
My head is not well.
Your head is not well?
Yes, please.
Did you inform anybody?
Yesterday, she went to hospital. This morning, I went to her Bangalore, and she's still not really.
Aren't there other assistant headmasters?
Assistant domestic is bereaved.
Huh?
The assistant domestic is bereaved.
Sir,
and then
we are going to Eastern Region. You can follow us there. All right? Thank you very much.
But you were here in the morning, and you saw the attitude of the committee towards headmasters, institutions that head teachers are not here. But when you were called, you came to sit down. Thinking that, I mean, please, go back and tell them. Thinking that, I mean, please, go back and tell them. Go back. These are members of parliament. We are on recess. Some people have driven all the way from Tamale to come and sit in Takrady. And you have headmaster, assistant headmaster 1, assistant headmaster 2. And they cannot appear before this committee. And you just come and sit there and tell us that they are bereaved. Do you know the problem people are going through here? Please, let not this repeat itself. And go and tell them they have to come to Koforidua.
They'll go to Adan. By the time you get to Adan, we are in a hole. Master, you are discharged.
Thank you, Honorable.
Now let's call Potson T.I. Amadea. Deputy Director General, me, I'm just observing. You have a headmaster. If the headmaster is not there, there are 2 other people, 3 other people. Nobody bothered to show. I'm not making any pronouncements, but it just tells me that anyway, me go school papa nti me nkan bia no handsome. Introduce yourself to us, please.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I'm Theophilus Abekuafo, accountant, Potentia Media SHS.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I am Mr. John Festus Boyson, Assistant Headmaster Administration, Person TI.
My infraction is on paragraph 204, and Honorable Elekple Magurugu will handle that one.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. So, Potin TI Hamidia Senior High. You use 17,950 to transport food to your school. Can you update us on the update of this amount, whether you have retrieved it or how much you have?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The amount has been paid to the school's account. The full amount has been paid into the school's account.
Did you update the Auditor General?
Yes, Chair.
Yes, kindly confirm.
Honorable Chair, the entire amount has been refunded.
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
All right, Patson, you are discharged.
Thank you, Honorable
Now
Chair.
let's call Odobin Senior High School. Introduce yourself to the committee.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I am Azekobuna Asiedu, the headmaster of Odobin Senior High.
Please, Honorable Chair, I am Isaac Esiam, the accountant.
All right. Your infraction is on paragraph 199, and Honorable Simon will take care of that one.
Thank you, Chair. Odobin Senior High.
Yes,
you
Chair.
owe electricity bill to the tune of 149,000 Ghana cedis. Has it been paid? Has it been paid?
Honorable Chair, as recommended by the auditors, we have written to the Free SHS Secretariat through the regional director, but we are yet to see the results.
It means you have notified them about the bill. All right. Deputy Director General, is it one of the cases where you haven't paid the region, so they haven't been paid?
Yes, please. So you see that Central Region, they are coming, so alert Free Senior High School on it.
Again, please follow up for us. You know the pressure it puts on the utilities.
Yes, please, Chair.
Thank you. That'll be all from me.
All right. So GS has the issue. They will handle it for you. Thank you very much, Odobin Senior High School.
You are
You
welcome.
are discharged. Now we call Cedro School of Business. Please introduce yourself to the committee.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Please, my name is Mr. William Kwame Aumi, Headmaster, Cedro School of Business.
And I'm Johnson Kayeke, the accountant.
All right. Cedro, your infraction is on paragraph 229, and Honorable Jassa will take care of that.
229. Honorable Chair, so this school is, kindly confirm, Headmaster,
The name of your school?
Please, Honorable Chair, please, the school's name is Swedro School of Business.
School of Business. Okay. So the auditors have cited you for an infraction bordering on an unjustified payment of additional duty allowance. You had 11 staff that were transferred with, the reason you gave was that these staff were transferred from their previous schools with the privilege of being paid additional duty allowance, and therefore you allowed it to continue. The 11 of them, the amount totaled 112,041 Ghana cedis. Now, such salary-related payments for duties that are not justified is usually a huge loss to the states, because the government resources do not allow for such line of payments. And so you allowed this to happen. Can you first of all tell us why you did that?
Honorable Chair, with your permission, can I allow my accountant to speak to the infractions?
Sure. That's why you brought him.
Thank you, Honorable. But when our attention was drawn to the issue, steps were taken. We wrote with the necessary documentations to the municipal director, to the regional director, for the allowances to be terminated. Again,
so when you say when your attention was drawn, that's when the auditors drew your attention? Or at what point was your attention drawn to this?
When we detected it.
I'm sorry?
When we detected it.
Oh, you detected
it? We detected some of them, and then the auditors also detected some. In fact, when they came, we already knew some of them. We have even cautioned them.
Oh, okay. So you knew all along that they were being paid unjustifiably.
So we took steps to terminate.
Right? Let's establish this. You knew all along that they were being paid unjustifiably.
Yeah, we knew some of them, that they were being taken such money. So we cautioned them. Then steps, immediately we began to take steps to write to the municipal region to terminate the allowance. It delayed a bit. However, we cautioned them to begin the payment. So far, we have been able to recover about 106,000 Ghana cedis and 106,000 Ghana cedis, leaving a balance of about 6,031.
Okay. So this recovery, how did you handle it? Where is that money?
It was paid into the Auditor General's recoveries account, and the receipts duly submitted to the auditors for verification.
Okay. Auditors, can you confirm? Honorable Chair,
first of all, the total amount recovered is 106,010 cedis, 0.21 pesos. Out of the amount, 47,792.21 is with IOCO. We urge them to transfer it into the consolidated fund. And then the rest is in 4,012 is in the suspense account, which is okay. So we will urge again, the specific recommendation was for the amount to be recovered into the Aegis recoveries account for onward transfer to the consolidated fund. So we urge IOCO to transfer what they have collected into the consolidated fund. Thank you.
Thank you, auditors. So, Headmaster, I take it that you escalated the issue to IOCO, is that correct? No.
No, okay. No, please.
Okay.
In fact,
so,
we ourselves were invited to IOCO.
Oh, you yourself were invited to Kyoto.
They took statement from us.
Okay. All right. Now then, the balance, the 6,000, is it 6,000? Yeah. What they are outstanding. What's the plan and arrangement to get it paid as well?
In fact, one of them, but he thought he had even finished paying, but upon reconciling the figures, realized he had about 100 cedis to pay. So he even said by the time we come back, we would have gone back to the bank to
settled. But the other one, she claims she's done with the payment. In fact, efforts to bring her receipts for me to verify and then prove footer. In fact, I even asked her, she's no more in the school. She's been transferred to a different school as the assistant headmistress. So I even asked her to send me, so I can print and verify and then give it to the auditors. But I've not been successful. So that is where I am now. Maybe I'll go back and then make a follow-up, because she claims, and her colleagues are also testifying, she's paid it. Only that I have to see the receipt and
so
verify.
It means that out of the 11, it's just 2 of them who have the...
Yes,
okay. Honorable Chair, my colleague wants to do a follow-up, then we can...
Chair, all right, sir. Chair, I just want to disclose that the headmaster was my 1-year junior in the secondary school.
Accountant,
accountant, please.
Oh, I see.
All
So
right.
I thought you wanted to help him pay what is outstanding. Okay.
I want to come in, and especially the auditors. I think in the last 3 years, when such recoveries are made by Yoko, they keep these monies at their end. I want to find out from you, do you really track if these monies are paid back into the consolidated? I think it's a subject that I've been yearning to really ask. Yes, Yoko does the recovery, but they are not mandated to keep those monies. And yes.
Honorable Chair, if you quite remember, they appeared before the committee in the past, and they indicated that, yes, they recover it into their accounts. That is the process. And then they do onward transfer into the various accounts to which those monies must go. So if they have to, for instance, send it to GRA, they will do same. If they have to send it, transfer it to the consolidated account, they will do it. So, I mean, that is the explanation they gave. We have not tracked on our end.
So, like I said, we'll do the tracking now. So all those who have given us proof that Yoko has given them receipts, our clerk will write to Yoko asking for evidence, so you can also clear it from your books, because that's also important. Without that, you cannot clear them from of the infractions you have cited them for. So we will also take that initiative to write to Yoko and ask for proof of onward transmission into the consolidated fund, and that will complete the process to enable you take them off the Auditor's General Report. So that's what we'll do for every school or any auditee who has been invited here and has receipts from Yoko that payments have been done. So.
All right. This is Swedru School of Business. You are discharged.
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, Honorable.
Now let's call Swedru Senior High School. Please introduce yourself to the committee. Please turn on the microphone and use it.
Please, I'm Mrs. Roseanne Kwetu, Headmistress, Swedru Senior High School.
Honorable Chair, I'm John Kojo Salifu, the accountant.
Your infraction starts from paragraph 209, and Honorable Bauer will handle that one.
Thank you, Chair. Swedru Senior High School, your paragraph 209 relates to unrecovered rent. On that table, you are leading. And 29 staff members owe rent to the tune of 39,530 Ghana cedis. And the recommendation was that you should collect this money and also take steps to ensure that at least monthly all staff members pay, to ensure that in future this infraction does not occur. So can you walk us through whether you've paid, you'll be able to recover this money, and the steps you've taken to ensure that this infraction does not occur again?
Honorable Chair, we've been able to collect 31,320 out of the amount, remaining 8,210. Even this remaining amount have been collected, just that we've not been updated the audit service.
You've not been able to collect all the money. You are left about 8,000.
We've collected that one lately, but we've not updated the audit.
Have you updated? You haven't updated the auditors.
We are yet to update them.
And what steps have you taken to ensure that your staff members do not owe rent again? Because there are a number of recommendations that the auditors propose, including monthly deductions from their salaries as well, or demanding standing orders. What have we done?
We have formed a committee headed by the Assistant Headmaster Domestic with the senior housemasters to keep reminding them. So since we put in that committee, they have been forthcoming with the rent.
When are you going to collect the rest of the money?
We've already collected them, just that we are yet to update
the
them.
8,000?
We've collected them, please.
You've collected the money?
Yes, sir.
Giving them receipts?
We are yet to update the auditors.
Auditors, can you? No, they said they've collected 31,000.
Yes.
Left with 8,000, and the 8,000 they've collected, just that they've not updated the auditors.
Yes,
is that not what you are saying?
Yes, please, sir.
So I'm asking the auditors to confirm.
Yes, Honorable Chair, we have evidence to support the recovery of 31,320. So that is what we have at the moment.
The 8,000 that you have collected, do you have the evidence here?
Please, sir, no.
So how do we believe you? So I brought the evidence here to show that this is the evidence. We've collected the 8,000. Then we'll ask you to give them to the auditors.
But we thought we should have given them to the auditor. That's why I didn't bring them up here.
Mr. Chair, yeah, that's the situation. They are left with 8,000 to collect. They say they've taken the money, but they are here to update the audit service.
These are teachers' bungalows, right?
Yes, please.
I hope you guys maintain them.
Yes, please.
How much of rent do they pay?
For the 3-bedroom house, they pay 150.
150?
Yes, please.
Wow.
Yes, please. Yes. Yes.
You didn't want to stay a teacher, so he's paying 150. All right. The next infraction is on paragraph 265, and Honorable Ms. Bao will take care of that one.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Swedru Senior High School, you made payment to the tune of 174,000 to service providers. And in the course, you withheld a tax component of 5,227.56 Ghana cedi. This amount was meant to be transferred to the Ghana Revenue Authority, but you failed to do that. May we know why you did not transfer the money to the government? And then whether this has been done?
Please, it's been done.
Please, when did you do this?
Please, immediately after the audit. That's around January 2025.
So why did you sit down? Because you know by law you are supposed to do these transfers 15 days after the end of the month. But why did you sit? You know failure to do this attracts penalties.
So the infraction arose as a result of the delay in the releases of our funds to us. That's called. So immediately the money was released, we quickly paid the tax.
So meaning the service provider was not also paid?
So normally what we did, we normally pay the supplier and keep this in our accounts. So sometimes when we are hard up, we just wait for the next trip before we pay.
But you know, per law, you are supposed to do both payments simultaneously.
Yes, please, I'm aware.
So you had that money, but you decided to keep it.
So I didn't say, for it wasn't enough to cover our expenses at that time. And you know, the suppliers were not, because their money had been delayed for more than 3 months. And so that's what caused.
Auditors, kindly check whether this amount has been paid to the auditor, to the GRA, and also whether the delay accrued some penalties. Because per your recommendation, they should pay that money to the GRA and also subsequent penalties if some might have accrued.
Yeah, so Honorable Chair, they made a payment remitted to the GRA in 2 installments, and that is for the full amount we have indicated here. We have not received any information as to whether a penalty has been slapped on them.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
All right. The next infraction is on paragraph 241, and Honorable Sebastian Day will take care of that one.
Thank you, Chair. Swedru Senior High. The auditors cited your institution for a very serious matter, and 14,180 textbooks printed with the taxpayers' money, Ghana money, well, at the time the auditors came to your institution, it was observed to be locked up tightly without distributing them. And these textbooks were supplied to your institution over a period of 3 years. They were not distributed for students for use. What is the status now?
Please, out of the number, we've distributed almost 12,799 to the students.
I can hear you. Can you speak up?
Out of, we were able to distribute 12,799 to the students. But this came as because those who benefit from the books are those who are in Form 3 now. Because the Form 1 and 2 are using a new syllabus. That's why the remainder came.
So you're confirming to the committee that of the 14,000 plus textbooks that were distributed over the period,
yes, please,
only 4,000 or so
12,799
has been distributed?
Yes, please.
So what's happening to the rest?
For the rest, in fact, it's meant for the those in Form 3 who are writing the exams now. Maybe we seek permission to send those books to the library, since the current syllabus does not cover those books.
You are the head of the institution. Okay. Please, Madam, do you have some financial appreciation of the cost of keeping these books not distributed as at now fully yet? Do you have some appreciation of the cost implication to Ghana government?
Yes, I do.
Can you share your thoughts on this, please?
When the current Form 1s are using a different curriculum, and so it's the current Form 3s who were supposed to go for those books, and out of the number, 12,000 was given to them, and so they are using them. The rest, we will seek to let students come for them for additional reason, even though they are not doing, following the same curriculum. Some of the topics, you read it for further, to broaden your...
Actually, my question has to do with your appreciation as the head of the institution, your appreciation of the cost. How much money has been invested in printing these books that has not been distributed as of now? Do you have some appreciation of the cost involved?
I can't say exactly the amount, but I know government spends quite a huge amount when it comes to textbooks.
Well, the auditors recommended that your institution should take steps to ensure that the books are distributed fully, first and foremost, and to ensure that this does not reoccur. Can you convince the committee and, by extension, the whole world, that you've taken the necessary steps that this will not reoccur in your institution?
We have. And so we have a system where we will distribute it. Hitherto, we'll tell the student that the books are ready, you go for it. This, we are making it compulsory. So this class, we do it class by class, so that nobody will have an option of opting out. Most of the time, they are afraid that when they go for it and it gets missing, they have to pay. And so some of them are not willing, but now we are tracking to make sure everybody goes for the books. Thank you.
Can you also share with the committee, maybe not immediately, but subsequently, that a certified inventory status of the distribution of these books? Because you've stated to the committee that you have distributed some quantity. Can you share a certified inventory with
Yes, please. We brought the signed list of students. So okay. The signed list is here for
Madam,
verification.
Your school seems to have the opposite of what everybody is going through. Most of the time, the schools, they give out the books, but they find it difficult to collect it. In your case, the students, were they refusing to pick the books up, or all the books came in at the same time?
Some were not willing because they were afraid maybe if they go for it, it will be stolen.
So what were they using then?
They have other means, but
Other
that
means.
one we are supposed to share, so we made sure they come for it when it was
No, the reason
brought to our
is,
attention.
the reason is, now that you've given the books up, next audit will say that, hey, you've given out 14,000, you haven't collected them. If the case could find an innovative way of getting the textbooks, it will save both of us a headache.
Thank you.
But Chair, instructively, the books we are talking about are books that are in high demand. They're science-related textbooks, and the auditors mentioned social studies, core maths, science, English language. These are books that are, relevant to what you're doing at the moment. So to actually observe that over a 3-year period, 2022 to 2024, the books were supplied on annual basis and they were kept under lock at the time the auditors came. It's instructive that we actually know these things and then not just attribute it to some lack of appreciation on the part of the students. So please, if you say you have done an inventory and you've certified it, maybe you can share with the auditors, and then my chairman will make a pronouncement on that. Thank you very much.
Sir, whatever they've done, they will share with the auditors. Auditors, have you any evidence the books have been given out?
Yes, Honorable Chair, they have already shared with us the evidence supporting the distribution of 12,534 textbooks, leaving a balance of 1,646.
To share?
To share, yes.
That is, if you have students, you are discharged.
Thank you, Chair.
Let's go to Methodist Senior High School. Please introduce yourself to the committee.
Honorable Chair, please, my name is Golda Esiandam, Headmistress, Methodist High School, Salt Pond.
Honorable Chair, thank you very much. My name is Vincent Ejirmensa, the accountant, Methodist Senior High School, Salt Pond.
Your first infraction is paragraph 261. 222, and Honorable Alexander Roosevelt Hotoje will handle that one.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Methodist Senior High, you made payment to the tune of 3,100 Ghana cedis to one man called Matthew Ebu Taylor for a home use chair for teachers. But the chair has still not been supplied to date. And that goes against Regulation 78 of the PFM Regulations 2019, LI 2378. Explain to this committee why an action should not be taken against you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairman. The matter chairs were supplied ahead of payment, but subsequently due to...
You said ahead of what, please?
Ahead of payment, sir.
Or the chairs were supplied ahead of payment?
Yes, please.
Okay, you said metal chairs.
Metal chairs, please.
And here it says plastic chairs.
Not plastic, rather metal chairs, please.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, but due to the coastal environment in which the school finds itself, the management had a change of mind and actually sent the chairs back to the same supplier for replacement of wooden chairs, please.
Sir, let me read you paragraph 223 of the audit report. The headmistress explained that she chanced upon home use plastic chairs, which she thought would solve the inadequate chairs for the teachers. Considering the quality of the chairs and the location of the Methodist school, an advance payment of $3,100 was paid for 17 chairs. So she was talking about used plastic chairs. Home use. Unfortunately, the seller failed to supply the chairs as agreed. So what you are saying is different from what the headmistress.
What is actually different from what the auditors have cited you for? Do I go ahead to ask them to confirm that what you are saying is right?
Please,
the auditors, he is telling a different story from yours. And your report is also passing the right, and his narration is also passing the left. Update the committee now.
Honorable Chair, the only story I know is what is in the report. I'm not aware of what he is actually talking about, yes.
Mr. Accountant, can you speak to that? They are saying the truth is what is on paper, but what you are saying is not the truth. Challenge him.
Yes, please.
Madam, you are the headmistress.
Yes, please, I am.
Are you the one they are talking about in the book?
No, please.
Oh, okay.
Accountants, we have many people there. What is the matter? The auditors are saying the true situation is what is on the paper. He is away. And you are saying payment was made ahead of time. That's number one. Number two, they were not plastic chairs. Number three, you had returned the chairs you went for. So now speak to their issue.
Yeah, thank you very much. Honorable Chair, to the best of my knowledge, I said the chairs, the metal chairs, were supplied ahead of payment. And at the time of the audit...
Sir, respectfully, do you have a copy of the report? Of the Auditor General's report?
Not this one, that's the response.
You have a copy of the Auditor General's report? Or do you want us to bring you a copy? Because in this report, they never mentioned what you are saying. That's why I'm asking. If you have a copy of the report, if you don't have, we'll bring you a copy of the report. Then you speak to the report.
Sir, please, I will succumb to what you have. But,
okay, so can secretariats give the accountant a copy of the report?
Oh, not that I don't have any.
You don't have any problem. So can you speak to the 3,100 per the auditor's directive, whether it has been, they said the amount should be recovered. Failing to do that, the headmistress should be held liable. So can you speak to that so we move on? There are quite a number of schools here.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. The chairs have been since supplied.
Were you there when this transaction was taking place as an accountant?
Yes, Honorable Chair. Yes, please.
And you are telling this committee that the chairs have since been supplied. When the auditors cited you for this, did you attend the audit conference? Auditors, was he at the audit conference?
Yeah, Honorable Chair, in fact, the issue has been resolved. I mean, I was initially responding to the story that he was advancing, but as we speak, per our current status, the issue has been resolved. The chairs have been supplied.
Yes. Okay. We thought the chairs have, because the stories are different, we thought the chairs have not been supplied. Now that the issue has been resolved, I think we should leave it there. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
The next infraction is on paragraph 261, and Honorable Cletus will handle that one.
Thank you, Chairman. This has to do with abandoned Get Fund project. The project is 91% complete. Contractor is not on site. Maybe I will let Get Fund help you. Mr. I will let Get Fund help you to answer this question. Get Fund, if you can pull it. Let me first ask whether it's in your records. Do you have a data? Methodist Senior High, Salpong. There's a Get Fund project that is abandoned. It's a dormitory block. I hope I'm right. Headmistress. You are busy, Headmistress.
Yes, please.
I'm talking to you.
Yes, please.
It's a dormitory.
Yes, please. Boys' dormitory.
Boys' dormitory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honorable Chair, thank you for the opportunity. Yes, we have a stalled dormitory project in the school, not abandoned. So it's among the things that my boss mentioned that we are working on it to get them completed. Thank you.
I noticed that the amount of money left is not much. So maybe this one there. If
Honorable Member.
It's been abandoned for 91 months.
91 months,
Yeah,
and they paid 256,000. Now, 91 months, how many years are we talking about?
That's a lot.
And if you look at 256,000, at that time, how much was a bag of cement? Then, 91 months, almost as old as I am. So in this case, what do? Do you get your money back? I don't think you can get your money back.
Honorable Chair, I think when we visited a site, the outstanding facility to make it complementary was the sanitary facility, which has not been done.
Oh.
So if that one is done, they should be able to make the project complete for them to finish, because it's at finishing level.
Are we talking about two different ones? Because the auditors are saying that percentage completed is 10%. That is what we have here, unless you have something different.
Chair, then it's not our project, because what we have there is at finishes. So we need to get back with
Yeah,
the
because,
record and
here it
to
says
be
a
able
dormitory
to
block,
get the information very
number
well.
of months abandoned, 91 months, and the percentage of completion is 10%. So we are not speaking to the same project. We would ask that you look at it again and please get back to us.
Well
but
noted.
I will plead with you that you look at this project. Once monies have been sunk into it, we want to complete it, please. Thank you very much. I know the administrator is here and administrator will do something about it. Thank you.
Methodist Senior School, you are discharged.
Thank you, Chair.
Rankin, I must say that I really admire the headmistress.
Hey.
She was in, I think, a previous school, and she was just transferred to the Methodist school. You encourage a lot of women look up to you, and they are proud of what you do. And I hope that where you are, you let that also reflect. Who said what? Yes, it is not about feminism. It is about it's about hard work and confidence that you bring to the table, because there are a lot of women who want to see these things. And so as she embodies all these attributes, I pray and hope that a lot of young ladies and even the men will look up to her. Wherever you find yourself, please contribute to your quota in your own small way. And I believe that the sky will not even be your limit, because now people are going onto the moon. So, madam, we are proud of you, and continue with your good work.
Thank you very much.
Influence your generation positively too. Thank you.
Madam, for the records, the chair wants me to find out her full name. Again.
Please go ahead.
Please, my name is Golda Esi Andam.
I'm sorry?
Golda Esi Andam.
Chairman wants you to state your full names, whether you are a doctor, a pastor, reverend, whatever it is.
Please, I am Miss Golda Esi Andam,
Now,
former headmistress of Sweden Secondary
Chair, have
School.
you heard properly? Thank you.
You are discharged.
Thank you, Chair.
Chairman, thank you for your patience.
Now let me call this next set of schools. Jukwa SHS, APAM, Gumwa SHTS, Ayamfuri SHS, Brahmane Sikuma SHS, Inyan Denchra SHS. Now, Ekunfi Tiamede, are you here now? Hello? Okay. Mokwa Senior High School, are you here? All right, Central Region. Any school who appear they haven't called you, please come and then take the oath. Okay, now Jukwa SHS, please have a seat. Introduce yourself to the committee, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm Mrs. Dorothy Monica Mensah, the headmistress.
Honorable
Honorable Chair, please, I'm Magdalene A. Mensah, the accountant of Jukwa SHS.
All right, your infraction is on paragraph 245, and Honorable Edem Agbana will handle that one.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman. Chairman, the school has been cited for their failure to distribute tablets meant for the students. Tell us update the committee on this particular infraction as to whether or not you have distributed it to the students as we speak.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The tablets have been distributed to the students, and a copy of the distribution list have been sent to our auditors.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, I think that will be all.
Madam, because you didn't distribute the tablets, that's why you are here. If I had done it, you wouldn't have come. Huh?
Mr. Chair, we were not given the instructions and the directives to give the tablets out then. But after we were queried on it, we wrote a letter through the district director, through the regional director to the director general to give us the instructions, guidelines to distribute. That brought about the infraction.
Madam, you are discharged.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Jokwa, I hope it's the same beautiful place I knew way back. You know, I grew up there. I lived there for some time because my aunt was a nurse and I used to come over to visit her. I hope it's the same beautiful town.
Yes, please,
I
Madam
left
Chair.
more than 30 years ago.
So we will call on you to come to our aid since you grew there. God bless you.
Please address a letter to the... Hey, you are going. I'm giving you guide. Okay, it's okay. You go next time. So, yes. So, she's the chairperson of the Public Accounts Committee. And you are in need. You need a school building, like a dormitory. Hey.
An 18-unit classroom block.
That is what you want.
Yeah.
Right to get fund. That's the get fund administrator. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, the next school to call is Apam Senior High School. Hey, this. Please introduce yourself to the committee.
Honorable Chair, please, my name is Comfort Amwafo, Headmistress, Apam Senior High.
I'm Francis Jachi, accountant.
Your infraction is on paragraph 204, and Honorable Elekple Magrugu will handle that one.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. What's your school, Apam?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Apam.
please. Yes. So you are owing 18,000 for TNT transporting some food. Can you update us, please?
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, that money has been paid to us, and it has been receipted too.
Can you please confirm?
Honorable Chair, the total amount of 18,950 has been refunded. Thank you.
Education. How come some schools have received their money, or the monies have been paid, whilst others are still lacking? Can you kindly tell us the mode of payments?
Thank you very much, Chair. When the requests are made, the Director General provides a cover to Free Senior High School, and they pay the bills as and when they also receive accredited resources. I believe the guidance the chairperson gave some other time about follow-ups may be the difference, how some will get fully paid, others partly paid, and others yet to be paid.
Very well. Mr. Chair.
Apam, you are discharged.
But Deputy Director General, have you noticed that when we went to Kumasi, Ahafo, and Brown, almost all their electricity bills had been paid to date, and for Cape Coast we are not seeing that. What is the problem? Because it's the same period, yet we have some regions who have their balances cleared and they are neat and good to go, and it's the same period. Central region, most of them are saying that they still haven't paid their utility bills. We are pleading with you to speak to the free SHS that what is good for the goose is also good for the gander. They should play it even for all the regions. They can't pay some region and leave others.
Chair, it will be carried verbatim.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Thank you.
Yes, you are welcome. Let's call Gomoa Senior High Technical. Please introduce yourself to the committee.
Mr. Chair, my name is Gabriel Soku, accountant.
Where's your head of school?
He's not feeling well, so he's not with me here.
You look very similar to the guy who came in and said the same thing from Agri Memorial.
But,
Sir.
Sir, you see, were you outside eating?
Yeah, he was.
Were you here when the gentleman came to?
No,
the
please.
accountant? You weren't
No,
here?
please.
Yes. So, it's not like you're not responsible. I mean, it's not like, but we really would want to deal with the heads of institutions.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Okay.
And so we have said this about 4 times today. And I thought that you would just move to our clerks and tell them that I came solely as an accountant, and because of the directive, I would have to leave, then they will inform us. But I can understand, you weren't in the hall, and so we cannot accept you today. Please go and tell them that we are going to Adan in the Greater Accra region, and that we want to see them there. Thank you.
Let me ask you, did your head know that you were coming?
Yes, please.
And why didn't he follow you? How many assistant heads do you have at the school?
Please, we have 3.
3?
Yes, please.
And they were all busy, as I suppose.
Was a letter, so the headmaster is there. The head is there. Assistant 1, assistant 2, assistant 3. They are in the school, and they fail to appear before a committee of parliament, a committee that has the powers similar to that of the High Court. The Deputy Director General has traveled with us across the country, and they think that they don't need to appear before us because they don't take parliament serious. That is what it means. I mean, sir, that is what it means.
Unfortunately, he's the accountant. You are discharged.
Thank
now,
you, sir.
tell your head that he should follow you to Adan. And ask him, tell him that we said he should walk. He shouldn't come with a car. You are discharged. Now let's call Bremen Esukuma Senior High School. Please introduce yourself to the committee.
Thank you. Honorable Chairman, please. My name is Mrs. Kukwando Robertson. Bremen Sukuma Secondary School, beautiful bus.
Bus.
Headmistress.
Hello, Honorable Chair. I'm Isaac Kwakwa, accountant, Belmesi Kuma Senior High. Beautiful bus.
Okay, your infraction starts from paragraph 229. And Honorable Jasso will handle that one.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Madam, I heard you mention beautiful bus. What does it mean?
It means the school is beautiful. It thrives on excellence, morality, and service. And that's what makes us beautiful. It is a family.
Oh, okay.
Thank
That's
you.
very nice. And all right, then let's see how beautifully you will respond to this infraction. There's unjustified payment that the auditors have raised of additional duty allowance for 7 of your staff to the tune of 70,279 Ghana cedis. What happened? They had these privileges from their previous schools, but when they got to your place, you still allowed that to be paid. That's a huge drain on government of Ghana funds needlessly. So you are potentially causing financial loss to the state beautifully.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I'd like to say this, that we took steps to stop the allowance, and then we made the staff make a standing order and started payment. As I speak now, out of the amount, 59,371.05 has been recovered, and same have been paid into the Auditor General's recoveries account. And we are still pushing for the rest to be paid. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Madam. Auditors, can you confirm?
Yes, Honorable Chair, the amount mentioned is accurate. That is 59,371.05 has been recovered.
So, repayment for the balance is ongoing?
Yes, please.
When do you expect that to be complete?
We anticipate that by the end of May, it would have been paid.
Oh, this May?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Madam. That'll be
thank
all
you,
from
sir.
me, Chair.
The next infraction is on paragraph 236, and Honorable Frederick Ahinkwa will handle that one.
Thank you, Chair. Beautiful bus.
Yes, sir.
You engage the services of a night watchman between July 2023 to December 2024. That's cumulatively 17 months without pay. He's supposed to get 13,624 Ghana cedis. According to the auditors, that the former headmaster and management did their best to get this money paid to the watchman, but yet all effort proved futile. You've been asked to liaise with the Director General to get this money paid. We know the consequences of this on that said person, at least to acquire the necessity of life, basic needs. What have you done about it?
Thank you, sir, Chairman. I'd like to update the committee that by God's grace, the staff has started receiving his salary. Only the arrears is still not paid. Even that, we have followed up on it, And we anticipate that by the end of May, with the coming in of that circular, he's likely receiving his arrears. Salary is being paid now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, GS. So this month's Akotia, 13,000. He's lucky that maybe he's not taking a legal action against you. Why? He's a night watchman. And you want to sleep peacefully whilst he's watching over you. When are we going to get his back pay to him?
Honorable Chair, please, a circular came in recently indicating that arrears are likely paying by May, June, and July. And we are hoping that he will be part of that one. Thank you, sir.
Since 2024, let me move on. Your next infraction is on paragraph 261. Honorable Cletus will handle that one.
Thank you, Chairman. You have uncompleted projects in your school. Some are supposed to be GET Fund, some IGF. Can you give us the difference?
Thank you, sir. Chairman, the IGF project that is stalled is staff accommodation. It's a 6-flat building. It was stalled since 2018, and it has been abandoned, in fact. So it's still there. The other one, Assembly Hall, that was started when we were taking school fees. And so it is an IGF project. It is still at the foundation level. Thank you.
Are they the only 2 projects?
Yes, please.
2 projects, uncompleted projects in your school?
Yes, please.
The staff accommodation, who initiated it?
According to the records, it was started during President Kufuor's time and was stalled just around the time he went out of office.
Under what funding agency? Or you don't have
GET Fund. GET Fund. Yes. Yes. GET Fund. So.
Okay. Over to GET Fund.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Yes, we can confirm that this teacher's flat is one of the MOE projects initiated then. It's not been completed. It's true. So it's been among the things tabled. When we have the necessary support in the audience, we'll get them completed, as mentioned by my boss. Thank you.
Yeah, let me appeal to GET Fund that this is a project that was started under Kufuor, so it's long overdue. So if we get funds, we should try to make it a priority. Thank you so much.
Honorable Chairs, Honorable Member, we are grateful to you for this appeal. We appreciate it. Thank you.
But I want to find out from, I'm happy today we have the GET Fund administrator, and it's no fault of his. And I remember in the previous administration, some projects that had taken, that had gotten to some stages were halted, payments were not being done, and if you were to go to the GET Fund administration, they tell you that as for this project, we are not touching it for now. What has been the policy? Maybe I've not framed it well, but for instance, in Kwahu, there are some projects that were being undertaken, but at a point funding wasn't made available for these projects. But Get Fund started new projects. I don't know the term, there was specific term for it. What really has happened to it, Mr. Administrator?
Thanks, Honorable Chair. You know, with the introduction of the commitment authorization, we have some limitations with regards to, you know, the projects that we can support, even though we still have monies to pay for ongoing projects. But it's so limited to the extent that we don't even have the fiscal space to address some of those challenges, you know, like you're talking about. So what we did was to engage the consultants for them to put all of them together, and then we send the proposal to the Minister of Finance to give us a special dispensation to be able to pay for them. Because as it is, the commitment authorization that we have for this year is, and then the amounts allocated for ongoing projects is woefully inadequate. It can't even do 1/500 of the challenges that we have. So we are going to have an engagement, continuous engagement with the Ministry of Finance, you know, to see if they can look for some funding for us to be able to address that. So it's not as if we have abandoned them. You know, we are going through the processes to be able to get the needed funding or financing, you know, to address that. Thank you.
Very well. I think we'll use this medium to appeal to the Minister for Finance that these are projects that are of utmost importance to the various schools. And I mean, the level of expansion in terms of the numbers of students admitted is gradually, I mean, getting bigger and increasing. And it's important that we do something about it. So please, probably maybe in a bigger forum in Parliament, we'll raise this issue so that the Minister of Finance comes to your aid. I mean, thank you.
Yeah, Madam, lastly, you...
1 minute, 1 minute. Are you asking for additional funding or what statutorily you are supposed to get? Because I know that it's a Get Fund, it's a statutory agency, and so statutorily you are supposed to get a certain quantum of funds, and that is what is reported in the budget every year. So when you are asking for fiscal space, are you asking for additional funding? That one I understand. But then if it is the statutory funds you are talking about, at least in the formula, Parliament allocated something for some of these projects. And so we want to see some action, even whilst we are waiting for the minister to give you that additional space. Your statutory funds gives you the permission to also work on some of these schools. So let's do that whilst we also wait. We can't wait for the minister till, but then we know that you have some monies voted in the budget for you. And so how are you utilizing that portion to help reduce some of the abandoned projects that we have scattered across the country? Maybe if you can look at that. And then we also do, like my vice chair said, the advocacy of asking the minister to give you that additional space. But then what you already have, we want to see what you are doing with it so that we can have the leg and the hands and everything to push further for you. Thank you.
And Honorable Chair, if I may respond to this. What is happening is that after we did the cost to complete, we realized that the total outstanding costs for all those projects amounts to almost 10 billion. 10 billion cedis.
10 billion cedis.
Yes.
Okay.
And so if you look at this year's allocation for all the activities, it's not even 10 billion. So
Yes,
that's
but
why I say that.
it's more than 7 billion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that alone, because there are a lot of other competing activities.
Yes, so maybe one advice is that we shouldn't encumber the statutory funds, because that alone is more than 7 billion. We shouldn't encumber it and allow Get Fund to use it to address some of these projects. So that right from the word go, you already have some money that is huge enough to make some inroads. But if we keep on encumbering it, Get Fund is going to fund A, Get Fund is going to fund B, you're taking away the actual amount that you could have used to address these things. So maybe all of us as members of parliament, we should speak to this, that we should stop encumbering the funds of Get Fund so that they can have their total allocation to use it for things that are also equally important, things that their mandate allows them to do. That alone will give you more than 7 billion. Because I know in the budget for 2026, the allocation was, I know it's above 7 billion. So that alone, already you have, with that alone, you have some monies there. But we encumber it. As ministers, as policymakers, we encumber it. And by the time you have your money, you are left with a third or just sometimes 1/4 of it to do other equally important things that your mandate allows you to do. So maybe a ranking, we should add it to our recommendations that we should find a way to pull back the way we encumber statutory funds so that it can be used for equally important things that the mandate allows them to use. That alone will go, it will go a long way to help solve some of these problems for us. Thank you.
Thanks, Honorable Chair.
I'm done, except to ask that, Uncle Paul, I thought Get Fund is now uncapped.
Yes, we have been, we are uncapped, but amount has been ring-fenced to finance the free SHS. So it's...
This is Bremen Esukuma, right? Beautiful bars.
Yes, please.
Yes. You are discharged.
Thank you, sir.
Let's call Enyan.
Honorable Chair, I'm Kingsford Kwabena Esumai, Headmaster of Enyan Denche Senior High Technical School. I'm sorry to inform you that I received a call from my accountant this dawn that the night has not been good to him.
Is what?
He's not feeling well, so
He's
he
not
can't,
feeling well. Okay. Headmaster, there is some on-end salary. Michael Nanasego went on, he vacated post, and for 2 months he got paid. What has happened to the money?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. We've retrieved the money from him and has been paid to Auditor General's recovery account.
Auditors, could you confirm, please?
Honorable Chair, the total amount of 12,330 has been recovered. Thank you.
All right, Headmaster, you are discharged.
Thank you, Honorable.
Now let's call I Am Fury, Senior High School. Introduce yourself to the committee, please.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Please, my name is Charles Labi, Assistant Headmaster, Administration. I am Free Senior High.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. My name is Richard Jogbedo, the accountant.
Speak into the microphone so I can hear you.
Okay. Honorable Chair, my name is Richard Jogbedo, the accountant.
Okay. Now, unsupported payment. I Am Fury. You have 4 PVs, totaling 15,900 that you haven't supported. What has happened to it?
Okay. Honorable Chair, during the time of the audit, the auditors found out that some of our payment vouchers were not having sufficient documentation.
Yeah.
And this documentation were in relation to invitation letters to certain workshops that some staff attended. And then a sign list of some teachers for extended classes being organized by our former Member of Parliament for Upper Dinchira West, Honorable Lawyer Daku. But since then, we've retrieved all the documents and same have been submitted to the auditors for verification and validation. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Auditors, could you confirm that all the PVs have been supported?
Yes, Honorable Chair, the relevant supporting documents were presented and they have been verified.
All right. The next infraction is on paragraph 225, and Honorable Gape will handle that one.
Thank you, Chair. Your school owe a responsibility allowance for headmaster, the housemaster, and then assistant head administration, 10 months to 26 months. And the total amount is 40. Yes. 10 to 18 months. And the total amount is 30,703. What is the status regarding?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Please, we've written to the Controller and Accountant General through the IBD coordinate, through the IBD units of the district, through the region, and we've been assured that the teachers will receive the salaries. Thank you.
In fact, this is demoralizing the teachers as well as the officers involved. Yes, I think this is still occurring across all schools. I think we need to take some pragmatic measures to address this issue. Despite the challenges you are talking about, I think the GES need to call the Controller Accountant General to order so that you rectify these anomalies. Because it's people's money. And then they earn it and then they need to take it. If they were the one who was owing, we would have been chasing them. So let's do the needful.
Noted, Chair.
Deputy Director General, this will fall in your lap, right? The headmaster, follow up also. Follow up.
Well noted, Honorable Chair.
Okay, I am free. You are discharged.
We are grateful, Honorable Chair. Thank you.
Now, Namawura Senior High, are you here? Any secondary school from Central Region? Are you here? What school is that? Huh?
Which school?
You are Agri Memorial.
No, he was the one who came and said all the headmasters were away. So we asked that he comes to us in Ada, but it looks like he's produced one of the assistant head mistresses. So we will take you.
Okay, Agri Memorial, come and sit down.
But the assistant head mistress hasn't taken the oath, so she will have to take it.
Now, clerk, please administer the oath to the. You are the assistant head mistress, right? Domestic.
Yes, please.
Okay, you will take the oath, please.
Okay.
I, Ernestina Ivy Asamoah, do in the name of the Almighty God swear. I, Ernestina Ivy Asamoah, do in the name of the Almighty God swear that the evidence I shall give before this committee touching the matter in issue shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Please introduce yourself to the committee.
Honorable Chair, I'm Joseph William Howard, accountant, Agri Memorial.
Okay.
Ernestina Ivy Asamoah, assistant headmistress, domestic, Agri Memorial.
Madam, why couldn't we get any of the assistant headmasters or mistresses to come to this committee?
Please, I'm bereaved, so I've not been in school I left school yesterday at dawn. So it was just this afternoon that the Beza called me that the head is not doing well. So there's a meeting that I need to represent her here. So I rise down here.
Madam, our condolences for your bereavement.
Thank you.
But it doesn't speak well of the school. Okay. You have 3 assistant heads, not so?
Yes, please.
And you have the head. So 4 people. None could accompany the accountant.
Sorry for that, please.
Accountant, the money that we gave you, have you given her share to her?
Honorable Chair.
Your infraction is on paragraph 265, and Honorable Ms. Bao will take care of that one.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Agri Memorial. This has to do with tax irregularity. You made a total payment of 354,758 Ghana cedis and withheld a tax component of 11,137 Ghana cedi. This was supposed to be paid to the GRA, but as at the time of the audit, this was still outstanding. May we know why you did not pay this amount to the Ghana Revenue Authority?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The money has been remitted to GRA, and the necessary documentation has been. The money has been paid into GRA's account, and the necessary documentation has been given to the auditors for their verification.
Please, when was this paid?
Sure, last year, February.
That's February in 2025.
Yes, please.
That's clear some months after the audit.
Yes, please.
Auditors, could you kindly confirm whether this amount has been paid?
Honorable Chair, the amount has been paid to the GRA. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I defer to you.
You see, would have brought you to Eastern Region. Somebody at the school in management should accompany you, because we wouldn't allow you to put the school in jeopardy. Hey, Agri Memorial, you are discharged.
Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are taking 45 minutes break. We'll be back at 2 o'clock for us to continue with Western Region. The best comes from the West. Yes.